without smelling thirsty. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to smell thirsty on a first date.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Hey Glow Beauties, I just picked up the new designer fragrance, the Burberry Goddess. This is new, it's a hit, and it literally got already sold out at my store. We have finally restocked, but man, it was such a hit. And the thing is, if you know me, I'm not that much into designer fragrances. And the reason why is because I do find them a bit over mixed and sharp with their DNA. And then also I do find that sometimes the DNA tends to be repetitive among designer fragrances. However, it's not a total rule of mine. My nose leads me where my nose wants to go, and I do love exclusive lines of designer fragrances, and I love my Chanel, and I do love my, especially the exclusive line of the Dior's and the Chanel's. So Chanel's is Les Exclusives, and the Dior, what is that one called again? La Collection Privée. And then you've got the Armani one and Guerlain. They all have their private blends, and that is that I actually love very, very much, because they tend to be more niche fragrances. Not a lot of people know about it, but surprisingly enough, this was a hit for me. Yes, it was a hit, and there is a dupe for this, a dupe de-dupe. So you're going to find out all about this. So watch to the end for the dupe de-dupe, because it is very interesting. But before we get in, if you like my magpie content and you haven't already, why don't you subscribe to my channel and join the Glow fam? Hit the notification bell to hear about every time we post a new video. Smash the like button because it GPS's this video throughout the YouTube universe so that other Glow Beauties can find it and enjoy. Also, I do list in the description box the links to all that I talk about, and we're talking about the dupe. This is for your shopping and research convenience. They are affiliate links, but they're no cost to you, but they help out my channel, and they do ping the brand that I am talking about them, and perhaps, who knows, give me some PR. Wouldn't that be nice? With that said, let us get in. I am super glad that I found this fragrance, and listen, when I smelt it, I said I have to have it, I have to have it. But you know, I'm not a bougie person, don't have oodles of money, and one of the things I like about designer fragrances and a lot of fragrance houses right now is that they're allowing for different sizes. One of them is the travel spray, like an entry level, a gateway drug. Once you start, they're smart, okay, because they're allowing it for the masses to enjoy. So that's not just like, you know, people that have, you know, a lot of money. Other people can enjoy their fragrances. A lot of people now are having like fragrance wardrobes, so you don't really need to invest and commit into something that is bigger, like 100 ml bottle. And people want to be able to kind of ease their way into things and not expend a lot of money. So this is a wonderful way to be able to try out a fragrance, enjoy a fragrance, and it's a travel spray, and you can put it in your purse and you can bring it for your travel. It's a win-win, and it's a gateway drug, I have to say, because mama would love to have the big bottle, but I'm enjoying this because I do have a fragrance wardrobe. I didn't know it was a vanilla fragrance. This is a vanilla fragrance, but at first when I sprayed it, I didn't notice that. It's so mixed and rounded that you don't see, you know, get the notes of it. And that's the thing with designer fragrances, they're very mixed. Well, I find that niche fragrances, you can kind of pull out notes a little bit better. They're a little less over mixed and over blended. Maybe I shouldn't say it that way as over, but anyway, this is like so rounded and mixed that I can't pull out the notes. But then once my nose kind of got used to it, I realized it does kind of smell like vanilla, but it's not that typical vanilla. It is adjusted in a way that's elevated, so it's not like a typical vanilla. I'm gonna have to change my battery. We'll be right back.
2 hours later.
It's a good thing I smelled the vanilla, because the vanilla is on every level of this perfume. The notes in this is, the top note is a vanilla accord along with lavender. So the vanilla accord is vanilla, cocoa, cacao, and ginger. Now I suspect the ginger is a candy ginger, and we'll get into that later. So this is my suspicion. The bottom note is vanilla absolute, and the middle note is a vanilla caviar Furgood. I didn't even know what vanilla caviar was. What, vanilla caviar? Like, how does caviar vanilla? Silly me, I looked it up, of course, thank goodness, because you know I was going on the wrong tangent here. It is the little beads inside the vanilla stick that what oozes out that delicious yumminess. That is vanilla's version of caviar, and it's amazing. And the Furgood, it is a trademark, so it's vanilla caviar Furgood, and apparently Furgood is a new extraction method that has come on the scene, and it allows you to extract more efficiently and less expensively, to extract from notes that you couldn't extract from before, or either that or it was just way too expensive, like lily of the valley and gardenia. A lot of fragrances use an accord of gardenia and not actually gardenia. Same with lily of the valley. Now you can use Furgood. So you may be seeing a lot more on the scene if you look at the fragrance notes of perfumes now, that there will be lily of the valley Furgood, things like that. So it's totally amazing, because it's like breaks open the whole perfume thing. I think brands are gonna go wild being able to create notes from raw materials that they weren't ever able to do that with, or in a more affordable way. So this is really, really, really cool. Very innovative of Burberry to do so. So yes, vanilla is on every level, but because of the way it's made, it has been rounded out by the cacao, but it's not like in the forward, it's in the background, kind of rounding out and smoothing out and making this warmer, juicy, but not overly sweet. And then you've got the lavender that kind of cuts into it and just kind of rounds it out a little bit more. The ginger, it kind of spices it up without making it sharp. It's sweet, not like it's super spicy. So that's why I feel it is a candy ginger. It turns out the sum is greater than its parts, because there isn't a lot of parts in here, and yet the sum of it creates the most amazing scent. I call this a signature scent. You can wear this all year round. I lean more into fall, winter, spring, but you can still wear it in the summertime. Just don't overspray it in the summer, all right? So it doesn't become a little cloying, because this is not a cloying perfume, but I think in the summertime it could get that way if you do too many sprays, okay? I think people do too many sprays. It's not needed, right? I just do about 2, maximum 3 sprays. I'm good with this. And it's one of those fragrances that is approachable. It's not sharp, it's not harsh, it's smooth, fun loving. You can wear it in all scenarios. You can wear it to work, on the weekend, to a tea party. You can wear it to apple picking. It just fits every scenario. It's also uncomplicated. It's happy. A very good looking girl next door who is has a little bit of sexiness, and it's not sensual. It just has a little sexy edge. It's youthful, but it's inclusive, so that everybody can wear it and feel youthful. It's not one of these kiddie fragrances where you feel like, you know, it's more for 20-year-olds. It has a youthful edge, yet it's all inclusive. You know what I'm saying? And so this is the reason why I think this fragrance is so popular and mass appeal and flew off the shelves, is because of that. And it's not a typical vanilla. You smell it, but it's not vanilla. It's rounded, it's smoothed out, it's adjusted, it's beautiful. And the thing is, this is first date worthy. There should be a measurement for perfumes whether they're first date worthy, and this is, you can smell lovely, approachable, a little sexy, without smelling thirsty. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to smell thirsty on a first date. Now, I found out by pure accident, this has a dupe-de-dupe. And the thing is, I have a feeling it's the one that's doing the duping. Actually, there are two dupes, and both of them I found out by accident. I'm gonna speak about one dupe because it's a bougie dupe. The other dupe, you can find out about that dupe in my previous mega luxury haul video. So if you wanna watch that, you'll find out what the other dupe is, because that was pure accident and it's amazing. But this dupe that I'm talking about is, drum roll please, GUERLAIN Spiritueuse Double Vanille. And this is also a vanilla fragrance that doesn't smell too vanilla-y. It's by GUERLAIN and it's their private blend. This is bougie, expensive. It's beautiful. It's like the older sister of this one. It smells exactly the same. Everybody says it smells like some other GUERLAIN. No. It is Spiritueuse Double Vanille, the private blend. And listen, this thing is like the older sister. It's a little bit more complex, a little bit more elevated, but believe me, if you don't have a very sophisticated nose or you don't really care, either one will do. But this is the affordable one. This full bottle 100 ml is in Canadian dollars $206, and the full bottle 100 ml of this is $470. All right, granted, they're both beautiful bottles, but this is on another level. The bottle for GUERLAIN is on another level, and you can personalize it. You can personalize the cap, you can choose different colors, you can personalize the little wraparound thing that it has on it, you can inscribe it. It's a beautiful, beautiful bottle. So you are kind of paying for the bottle too. You're paying for the a little bit more complex version of this, but believe me, they're pretty much a dupe for each other. So you choose your poison, which you want to spend, whether you want to be bougie or more affordable. And then of course, this one does not come in a travel spray. You do not get a varied different sizes that can fit your budget a little bit better. You got to go all in for this, right? With this, you can get it, it's affordable. This one has different notes in it. In fact, the vanilla is only in the base. You have the top notes are incense, pink pepper, bergamot. Then the middle notes are cedar, ylang ylang, Bulgarian rose, and jasmine. In the base, you got vanilla and benzoin. Okay, but it's so interesting. You get different notes but land in the same spot. And this is a really interesting and fun thing about fragrances is that I almost consider the notes in a perfume, all the notes in completion is like an accord. This one has its notes, top, middle, base. All of them together is an accord. This one, top, middle, base, all together an accord. And then the sum of that becomes greater than its parts. When it's mixed together, it literally comes and smells like this. When this is mixed together, it literally comes and smells like this. Different accords, creating the scent that you want. You can create an accord to smell like lily of the valley. You can create an accord of different notes to smell like gardenia. So I believe this is the complex version. Burberry created their accord to smell like this using different notes. Hey, it has been done. Don't come down on me, you guys, you fragrance brands, houses, please. And this is just my little conspiracy theory. I find it very, very fascinating. You have your choice. What do you want? Do you want to buy Burberry Gorgeous, or do you want to be bougie and buy Spiritueuse Double Vanille? It's all up to you. This one you have options. With this one you have bougie option. So as it turns out, my nose did not fail me. I said that I fell in love with a designer fragrance when I kind of have more of a niche nose that likes a little bit more different. And guess what? It turns out this copies a niche. So my nose didn't fail me yet. It steered me right. It did actually copy a niche. Who am I? Who am I? My nose is truth. Have Have you tried the Burberry Goddess yet? Are you intrigued with it? Have you ever tried Guerlain Private Blend? Do you have your own Burberry? Which did you start with? Or do you have your Spiritueuse? Or if you're gonna choose now, which one are you gonna go for? If you have any fragrance that kind of smell like the Burberry Goddess, do you find this one smells like vanilla? Because I know when I grew up what a vanilla smelled like to me, and this doesn't smell like that typical vanilla. If that's my nose, let me know what you think of this. If you do have this, you don't need this, okay? And if you do have this, you don't really need this unless you're really into acquiring a fragrance wardrobe and you like to have like different versions of things. Fragrance is fascinating and it conjures up so many memories and it just enriches your life. And if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to this Glow fam. Hit the like button so that you GPS this video throughout the YouTube universe. Other Glow beauties will enjoy this review of the Burberry Goddess and the Spiritueuse Double Vanille. And just remember, rock your own kind of, whether designer, private blend, niche, go where your nose tells you and keep on going and keep on glowing. I will, and I have some other perfume reviews for you. Check them out because they're fun. I break it down. Bye.